Hi, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. This is a different time for me. See if anybody can join in. I was wanting some company, and I was getting myself all ready to sit down and relax with Lisa, my eclectic life, and saw that she's not coming on today. And there's a ball game tonight, so I'd like to watch that. So I popped on. So we'll see if anybody joins me. But my last live, I was fussing around with these sales catalogs and making junk journal. So I've got a couple of more here that I'm getting ready. Hi, Ange. Hi, Sherry. Melody. Hello, hello. Ange, how'd you make out at the doctor? Did you get your stitches out? I'm assuming you went already. Things it's afternoon. So I'm just trimming up some of these other pages. I did put color on these pages differently than I did in my live. I used a jelly plate in the live, and while that worked okay, I mean, it really seemed like it took forever. But of course, you know, I was streaming, so I guess it would seem like it took forever. So what I did this morning was I left the catalog intact. I sprayed some of the pages. Some of the pages I used my brayer and rolled some paint on. Did a couple of different things. And you know what? It wasn't any faster. This is the one I finished up that I started online yesterday. Wonderful, Angie. That's wonderful news. So it healed up all nice and well. That's great. You don't have to worry about getting in the shower or anything anymore. You can just go ahead and be normal, just not overdo, huh? That's wonderful. So I had a couple more of these catalogs, of course, so I figured I wanted to try a different way to treat the pages. And long story short, it just takes time, right? So I'm fussing around with two more. I've got enough pages for two more. And I'm working on this cover. Now, I think I want to do a little bit more to the cover before I put these pages in. And the thing about this kind of a book, this kind of a junk journal, unless it drives you crazy, you don't have to really be that particular. You know, it's just, instead of seeing this stuff go to a landfill, we're going to give it an extended life. So I've got about 27, 28 pages in each signature. I'm putting 3 signatures in each book, like I did here. And then when I posted the pictures, yeah, I hear you, Ange. Angie says it's been hard not to craft. I got you there. But you did good. You did good and listen to the doc. And now you can pick up and just ease on back in. Hi, Stacy. How are you today? So I was thinking I would stitch this in and show you, but I want to do more stitching on the on this cover. I threw some fabric in a drawer down here by my desk, and I forgot what was in there. So I was just digging around in there, and I found this real cute panel. Now I could have probably, not could have, I definitely could have. You're doing Peachy? All right, Peachy King. I could have moved that up, but you know what? It's a junk journal. So to me, the wonkier and the crazier it is, the more eclectic. There's Dawn. How you doing, Dawn? You hanging in there? Okay, so I'm just See, I've got some pages here. I just roughly tore these, so they're a little wonky also. And I'm not worrying about whether the pages are upside down or right side up, because in all likelihood, whoever ends up owning one of these, it's going to do their own thing on it. It's going to do some art on it or whatever. So I'm just folding these. I'm going to clip them. She's hanging in so far. All right, that's good. That's all you can do, right? I got these clips at Temu. Ordered them through Temu. I'm really gonna like them. I guess they're for sewing, really, for holding fabric, maybe. I don't know. I forget what it said. It's got little inch marks on the one side. But see, as I put these in, it's gonna, take up that cover, and then my sides won't be so wonky. So you can see that my desk is a mess. And then while I was digging through some of this fabric, hey Kimberly, how are you? I forgot I had the fabric that was in this drawer. And then you get more ideas all over again, right? When you're rummaging through your stuff. Oh, Angie, that sounds marvelous. Angie's having green beans, boiled potatoes. I've been hungry for boiled potatoes, cornbread, and fried corn. I don't know what fried corn is, Ange, and okra. I mean, like deep fried, like in a batter? I mean, really, anything fried, how big can it be? Just saying. Okay, these are really long. I'm trying to straighten out some of this. I don't want it hanging out past the cover. And some of them I didn't tear especially well. That's how it goes some days. A little earlier, I was watching a gal called, and I didn't. I have her in my. I subbed to her channel, Corey. Her last name. Hey JL, how are you? Nice to see you. Dalheim, Corey. I'll have to check. She's got a lot of subscribers, and she was saying she was going to copy this one, Gail, and she was going to copy Tracy Fox, and you just fry it in a skillet, huh? Oh my, that sounds wonderful. But she was making these really cool envelope thingies, and I think I'm going to try to make some too, because I think they would be great for a journal to stuff in a pocket, But she didn't seem to want to use her scoreboard. She kept... What did you say, Dawn? Oh, yeah, that might be it. That might be her. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, that's her. She didn't seem to want to use her scoreboard for this particular project, and she didn't say why. So I was just curious if she knows something I don't know. Like if it's better to fold it. It is, JL. You just like take it off the husk and you just put butter in the pan and fry it. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good to me. Okay, so these are going to see, I still have a couple sticking out that aren't right. We're just a bit off. Just a bit off. I wonder if I take my little, I have this little wheelie thing that I found in Goodwill. It's a Martha Stewart tool. I don't know what you use it for. It came with like a little rolling pin. It's just like a little fabric wheel. Maybe I can just scoot some of that off. I don't really care if the pages are too wonky. Like in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, if you go out to where the Amish live, and there's a place called Shady Maple out there. It's a really cool place. And they have a big cafeteria. They have, I don't think they call that fried corn, though. I think it's like a dried corn. So J.L. says you melt butter, put corn on and swirl it around, coat it, add flour. Oh no, get out of here. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta try that. Oh, that sounds delicious to me. Oh, yum. Oh, yum. Okay, so that might work. And not on. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Anything in butter. How big can it be? So now the other cover that I did, on the stream, I had glued down pieces of fabric and then stitched them down, and then I put my back piece on, for the inside of the cover, and then just swirled around and did some crazy stitching. And then, of course, I hand stitched the signatures in, and I don't do so well with getting them nice and straight so they look normal. So I just covered that with another piece of fabric. JL, you're killing me. The flour crisps up. I love all that crunchy, crispy stuff. A little sugar and a little bit of milk. Oh, geez. So I think I want to do a little bit more stitching with this cover, because this added stitches not only kind of makes it look quilty, but it makes it a little more stable. And I just put a little, gosh, that one section's still kind of sticking up, isn't it? Well, maybe once I actually get the signature sewed in, it won't be too bad. So that's the idea there. Now I've got another stack of papers to do, right? JL says it's great made with green giant Mexican corn and peppers. Oh, adds a pizzazz. Yeah, my husband wouldn't like the pizzazz, but that sounds good to me too. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my word. So I'm not going to sew while you're all here with me. I'm going to put these aside. Now another one that I was working on. This is not the catalog pages. This is just eclectic paper, little scraps of paper from whatever, books. I put a vintage little note card in here. But then I had worked on some fabric that I just, I didn't paint on it. I used my jelly plate on this. And then I was saying to Calico Kate, maybe I'll just tie something around this, but I had already put my little dangles on the spine. So when I went to test that out, see, these strings have to be cut. I just stitched the edges the other night. It interferes with this. So what I'm going to do here is I took another piece of fabric that I had painted or jelly printed on, and I just folded it. Now I'm going to put another piece of fabric here, and I'm going to sew that down, and then I'm going to stitch it on. going to stitch it on the back. It's not the right size yet, but then I'm going to flap that over and then maybe put a piece of Velcro or maybe a couple of pieces. So if it gets chubbier, you know, you can move this and have a little wiggle room. So that's the plan there. And she says she feels like Grandpa Jones and y'all hollering, "Hey, Angie, what's for supper?" So that's in the works. That's almost finished. So isn't that great? So let me show you the fabric I was looking at that I had tucked away in my drawer. Let me move this. And then I think I do want to color on some more fabric so that I have it available to use for journal covers. I have so many books here that I've torn apart to use for journal that, gosh, I'll never use them all. But I don't have any cool stuff to put on the covers. So I got one piece of fabric. I thought, you know, it's got a little, you know what I mean when I say, I don't know if there's a specific or a proper name for it, like white on white fabric. Maybe there's a special term for that. I'm not sure what that is, if there is one. Hi, Dana. But I think it will look good if I jelly printed on it. And that jelly printed fabric, it just has such a nice feel to it. And it looks cool. So, of course, this stuff isn't what I would use. But I have two pieces of this, and I'm not sure why. Tonal? Oh, that might be it, Dana. Oh, no, that's Stacy. Why do I get Stacy and Scrappy Girl mixed up? They both start with S. I need new glasses. Time to make an appointment. I might get a phone call I have to take. I forgot to tell you girls. So look, I've got two pieces of this. I love hydrangeas. And this is called Hydrangea by Susan Wingett. She has calendars too, right? So I guess she's an artist and she does these different drawings. I think I had something from hers the other day I was messing around with. I don't remember where I got all this fabric. So I've got two chunks of that. Oh my gosh, is this another chunk? Look, here's another chunk. Where would I have gotten this all from? I'm not a sewer. I just buy this stuff for, I guess I really liked it. Looks like I bought it 3 times. Here's some that's got some, you know, lettering on it. Looks like newsprint. That always comes in handy. Oh, look, I'm showing you the, let's see what this is. This is Emily Adams. Love Paris. Oh, that's why I bought that. I've got a couple of pieces of this too. So that would be great for book covers. And then I got these panels. Hydrangea, butterfly. There's a butterfly. Another hydrangea. So I've been talking a little while about loading stuff into my Etsy shop, and before I do, I want to have a show and sell. I'm going to do that Wednesday evening. Come hell or high water, I've got to get stuff in my Etsy shop, and I promise to show it, and if anybody's interested to purchase anything, to give you first dibs. And my prices, once it goes in the Etsy shop, will be a little higher than what I am going to offer Wednesday evening. So I haven't decided on time yet. I'm thinking maybe around 7 Eastern. So here's some more of that newsprint type stuff. I had bought these hand towels a while ago for our kitchen, and my husband didn't like them. What's not to like? It's like an army green, and it had these really cute little panels stitched on, right? He's like, I really don't like these. I think one's got a hole worn in it. So guess what? They're in my fabric stash now. But then I came across, this is the tonal, the white on white. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. But I think it will look cool if I jelly printed on that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in a little bit. And then I've got these pieces of, look like pillowcases. Going to print on that. And this, I know I could probably, not could probably, I probably will never stitch these up. But I'm wondering if I jelly printed on these, if I mean, it's really nice fabric. I may be able to get something cool out of that. And then I've got all this Debbie Mum stuff. So I cut pieces of the Debbie Mum fabric that I think I want to use on my next little journal, my next little catalog journal. I went to a Goodwill. I was out and about somewhere, and it wasn't my normal Goodwill. And I thought, oh, let me run in there. And they had 2 Debbie Mum kits to make, gosh, I don't even remember. I don't think it was an apron. Might have been some kind of a calendar. I threw away the paper. But it had all this fabric. Between the 2 of them, I think I don't even think I spent $10. Yeah, I could do that. But it's so white behind it. That's an idea. Here's another towel. This one says, oh, this one just has a star. I think one said believe. Hey, Kim. Hi. Look. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. Who in their right mind wouldn't like that towel? And they're nice cotton towels. So this is some of the Debbie Mum stuff that came in those kit. It looks like corn. Speaking of fried corn, there we go. Then you've got a green version. So some of it was just little pieces, and then other parts of it are bigger chunks. And then you see the sunflowers. It's a huge piece. That almost looks like hay or straw. This has the little apples. Here's some more stuffing, and there's a piece of felt. And then there was some of this blue. More of the straw. Oh, there's another one on my panels. Look at this. These are little chickens. Can you see? How cute are they? Some blue plaid. Now here's some of the plain black, which would go with that chicken pattern. And that's like a charcoal gray with some black in it. I mean, look, I got a big chunk of that. I think and then I had gotten a bundle of fabric from Goodwill. It was like $6. And I liked everything, but, well, not that I don't like it. I just don't know if I, would use a whole lot of it. It's this tractor fabric. But everything was like 6 rolls. You know how I think the person had gotten it from Walmart. You know how Walmart rolls up their bundles, and they're like, I think they're like $4 or $5, and they roll them up like this. At least they used to. Well, it was like six of those together. And this is Debbie Mum. I don't know who that is calling. I know I am expecting a call, but she's supposed to call my cell phone. Hey, there's Judy. Hey, chickens. I will have a 3-egg Western omelet, extra cheese and salsa on top. John Deere tractors can be used to be made in Moline, Illinois. Hi, Lori and friends can't stay. Oh no, Teresa, really? Oh, honey. I'll touch base with you later. See what's going on. Oh my goodness. I might have to see who's on the phone. Hold on, guys. Oh, maybe Hubby grabbed it. No, he didn't. I'm waiting to hear from a gal who's supposed to start helping us with our mom. But I mean, she's supposed to call sometime today, but she hasn't. So life goes on, as they say. And then there's this piece too. This was in with the Debbie Mom stuff. How cute is this? So then you get all these new ideas again, because I forgot I had it. All right, so I need to make some room. I was using my gesso earlier on those pages. I'm going to get my plate out. Now I've got this, what I used that I liked and had, I think, the most success with making nice printed fabric. I used some of my powdered pigment with, I guess, golden matte medium. So I want to try to do that again. Now the thing is, the directions only give you for a little bit at a time. And I guess I can put golden matte medium on my plate, right? Does anybody know? I know Devin would know, but Devin, if you're lurking, if you could just pop in and tell me. But I put like glittery paint on my plate. All right, before I get started with that, I just felt like having some company, guys, to tell you the truth. And Lisa wasn't coming on, so I appreciate you popping in here with me. But I don't want to waste this white paint. This was the end of a tube of, oh my God, a Liquitex or something. You know, to tell you the truth, I didn't really care for it that much. But this is my granddaughter's journal that I've been building for her. And I think there's some crazy pages in here that I wanted to knock down a little bit. And I was thinking I might put some of this white paint in. Oh, look. I'd be looking all over for that. Oy, 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 Laura. I might be able to scrape some of it on here. Let's see. Maybe I'll scrape some on this page. See if we can make this look a little better. So before I 86 this paint, Miss Charlotte turned 8 yesterday. Talked to her yesterday evening. She had a wonderful day. She's quite thrilled that she's 8. Her mom, my daughter, made her a special birthday pancake with the number 8 on top, made out of jimmies. She loves her jimmies. right, let's see. That's okay. Let's say Judy says, given that Dee Dee uses golden matte medium as an adhesive and a sealant, I would not think it would be good to. But I hear what you're saying, Judy. But I almost positive I remember Lisa and Tanya putting. Why am I thinking that? Why am I thinking they put golden matte medium or something like that on their plates? Well, I got two sides to every plate, right? I don't want to ruin my plate. Although my plate looks pretty gnarly. I didn't clean it up from the other day. Maybe that page is the one I was thinking of. I thought I had another really gruesome blue page with in your face blue. Some of the pages I glued together. All right, so we're going to put that aside and let that dry. And then I always have a couple other books that I'm scraping paint in. So just give me a moment. Let me see if I can put my peepers on them, and maybe I can scrape some of this. I've had this paint forever, you know. Hey, Barbie. Oh, this was, I was doing alcohol ink in this. And this wasn't, this is an advertisement book. I think from a bank or something. I don't know if I can still tell. Or it might have been a travel. But the pages are real glossy, so I thought I could move. Look at it. The color is kind of, that's cool. I thought I could move alcohol ink pretty well on it, but it didn't really work. Another epic fail. What about alcohol ink on your jelly plate? Does anybody ever try that? Or alcohol ink mixed with, say, acrylic paint or watercolor? Do tell. Does anybody ever try? You know, when I was a kid, I didn't care so much about wasting stuff. I didn't really think about it. But now that I'm well beyond kiddage, I hate to waste that paint. I hate to just, not waste it, but I hate to just throw it out. I've told you before, my husband and I, well, we don't argue. He won't argue. He's annoying. He won't argue. But if we discuss, you know, things that I want to give to Goodwill, he thinks I'm crazy. And I'm like, somebody might be looking for that little chunk of whatever. Because that's what I do. I look for little bits of things, you know, that you're not going to necessarily find or see somewhere else. Judy said, I have seen people use alcohol ink on their plates. Not sure what other mediums were used. Okay, thanks, Judy. I'm just not sure, of course, if I put fabric, but I could try a piece, couldn't I? If I put fabric on the jelly plate. This is a lot of paint, guys. I think I might hang this over top of my one light here, so these pages can dry without me. Maybe I'll put it on my, it's still a little tacky over there. A little tacky. Oh, guys, I just knocked my nail. I think I just loosened my nail. I've been so hard on these nails. Wow, so hard. I think it was Devin, not totally sure. Yeah, she's always trying stuff. That little Devin. See, I got tons of these things. This one is a travel one. Look at the shape. Isn't that cool? It's narrow, long. Now I got some of the alcohol ink on there. Got some kind of a spray here. This is a Lindy spray. I always think of the Lindy Hop. I don't even know what the Lindy Hop is. I mean, I know it's a dance. And when this dries, it has like a shimmer. I know a white base isn't the best, but it's something, and I didn't throw it out. Okay. Now, this is going to go with my other palette dishes, my palette plates. This is going off to the side. And we got it. We're stacking. We got it stacking. Now, before I start, I'm going to clean this up. Hawkeye Pier on MASH was always doing the Lindy. I don't remember. I mean, I remember the show, but I don't remember him doing that dance. I remember Jamie Farr and Radar. Hot Lips. Hot Lips Houlihan. Judy, we're old. We're old. All right, so now I don't really need gigantic pieces of fabric colored or jelly printed on. I just want pieces that I can either add to or make a journal cover out of. And if I use acrylic paint, it will add a certain kind of feeling and texture to the paint. I mean, to the fabric. It'll make it kind of, you know, not really stiff. But see, now this is, I've already colored and I think I tea stained or coffee stained that. So I'm going to put that one aside. Now these, of course, are smaller, but see, that's a pretty good size. That would be gigantic. But see, if I cut this in half here, I wonder if this will tear. I love tear. Oh, sorry. I always forget about my camera not liking the color and brightness of white. All right, so I'll make a couple of nice long strips. I just know myself. I know I won't embroider or paint on these. Just really don't like the design that much, really, either. Okay. So I forgot my husband's been on a let's clean out the garage binge. We have a lot of crap we've not used in a long time. But some of the older stuff, it's like I don't want to get rid of it. And my sister had gotten me, now see, these are big pieces. These I have to tear. I apologize for the noise. Yeah, these are pillowcases. My sister had gotten me old bed springs. I was whining and saying they were so expensive. I don't know. She knew somebody had some and they didn't want them, and I forget the story. But I've got these, and they're good size. But I want to do something with them. But see, there again, it's in the garage, so I forgot I had them. So he comes waltzing in here earlier and says, "I'm going to get rid of these I about had a meltdown. I said, no, you can't get rid of them. What are you going to do with them? I said, I don't know. Leave them out here. So I got to remember, I'm thinking I could put a gourd on, or I wonder if I'd be able to crochet a basket on one. Would that be dumb? You don't have to answer. Or like a snowman. I could make a snowman out of fabric. Now see, my jelly plate is a bigger one. Now the other thing is too, I haven't thought about where I'm going to put this once I start printing. And sometimes I like to have, that's probably a pretty good size. Sometimes I like to have, you know, some coffee already mixed up and sitting here by my workplace, but I didn't think that far ahead. I really kind of just popped on without really giving it much thought. Yikes. But the Phillies had a good game yesterday. I know baseball season is a long season, but I absolutely love sitting and either coloring or drawing or coloring, crocheting, and watching the game. I know, it sounds silly. My sister Nancy was at the ball game yesterday, so they got to see a good game. And today is my youngest sister Jackie's birthday. Some of you have met her in chat. Yeah, so we have a lot going on here. Oops. So sorry. Let me ask you this question while I have you guys here and kind of a captive audience. Do you like voiceover videos, or do you prefer it when the recorder, hey Janice. Oh, I'll tell her you said happy birthday. Thank you. Or does it matter? Or do you like when somebody just sits like I do and records and rambles? Or it just depends on the subject matter and you'll watch it whatever? I've never done a voiceover. I'm afraid I'll get carried away on a voiceover. I would love to do a recording like, you know, like for Disney or some kind of a film where you have to, like, you know, use a crazy voice or something. Oh, I would love to do that. Put those big head things on. And, you know, be part of a production. So long as there is not music playing when someone is talking either. You know what? I wondered about that too, Janice, and I didn't think to ask. You prefer the lives, Dana? Thanks. Judy says, I think the rambling is more straight from the hip, honest. So I like that. Oh, okay, cool. I like the music in the beginning and, you know, maybe at the end, but I don't hear so well. So the music during sometimes is difficult for me. Thanks, girls. That's helpful. Very, very helpful. So I've said a couple of times with scrapbooking, you know, I got into scrapbooking really out of Anita and wanting to make a 50th wedding anniversary book for my parents way back when. And really was not hooked. My sisters and I had decided to make a memory book, and then, life goes on, young kids, all that jazz. And so I did a large part of it, and mostly because I wanted to, and I had the stuff at my house. Hi, Angela. And I have to say, I'm easily drawn into a lot of different things, even back then, when I wasn't so involved with my art. And I just was not sucked in. We made the book, turned out fine. And she said, I like people coming on because you can't chat with a video. That's a good point too, Ange. Thank you. And I packed everything back up in a box, in a big tub. I didn't throw it away, or try to get rid of it. I thought, I'll just put it in the attic. And that's what I did. Forgot about it. And then a couple years later, our daughter was getting married, and my sisters were a tremendous help to me when we were planning that wedding, and I was getting ready for a move here. But you can leave. I could hear Lori doing a voice of, oh, Alice in Wonderland. I would love that. Judy, you have no idea. I would love that. I looked at the possibility of, just reading a book. Like, I don't like to read, but I like to read out loud, okay? And so when I looked at what would be involved with that, oh my gosh, these people, they have all kinds of microphones and speakers and all kinds of equipment. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. But I would love just to read out loud. I just love to read out loud. Anyway, so I wanted to do something for my sisters for helping us with planning and putting together our daughter's wedding. So I just moved to Jersey. I started to get on the internet and discovered YouTube, and that's when I discovered Dee Dee, and I found a couple of girls, and I don't remember their names now. I mean, it's like 10 years ago. One girl's name I think was Cindy, but I thought she called herself my sister Cheryl. Hey, Julie Parker, how are you? Welcome. But she was they were all big into making your own scrapbook. They cut the chipboard, and they used the tape, the score tape, and all that jazz, right? And I really found some smaller books, not the 12 by 12, and oh my gosh, I loved it. So that sucked me in. But when I was watching Corey Dahlman earlier today, she was doing a little pocket type envelope that I believe Agnes, oh, I keep listening to her name so I could get it right. You know who I mean. Gail A with a Y. Anyway, they're really cute little pockety envelope thingies, right? Okay, Julie said I can be here till 1:45. Okay, baby. Oh, Julie, you're always welcome. We love you. And she didn't seem to want to use her scoreboard, and this just has me so curious. Like, did she not want to get it out? Was it in the other room? Or is it because using the scoreboard does something to your paper that she didn't really want? Like, did she not want that deep of a fold line? Yeah, I like Gail too. She's got a fun voice. She sounds very happy, and I like listening to her. But this girl Corey was the first time I listened to her. She was good too. She was good. She did a beautiful job on these envelopes, and she was using digi files that she had. All right, I'm just about done with this. I'm just got this cut up in a variety of pieces. Maybe Julie knows. Julie, on the jelly plate, can I, do you know, oh, Gail, you know who else will know? Janice will know. Julie or Janice, do you know, can I use golden matte medium on my gel plate without putting it in danger? I know, right? She has an amazing voice. This is Gail. Oh, I love her voice. This is Gail. Okay. My jelly plate is a mess. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. It is. But it will survive. It will be okay. It's horrible. It's horrible because I forgot to clean it the other night when I was using it. All right, so I'm going to put some paint on this. I'm going to grab some paper from somewhere. Somewhere out there. Okay, I got some paper right here. Because I don't necessarily want this jazzmatazz on my fabric. All right, let me pick out an ugly color. An ugly color that I don't mind using up. Let's see. The Mossy Meadow. That's pretty nice. I don't want to use Mossy Meadow. This one's empty and backwards. Who am I kidding? Like, what is an ugly color? Let's try this hippo. Hungry hippo. Janice said, just don't let it dry too much, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. See, I wanted to use this pigment powder, and it says to mix it with a medium. Let me read it, what it exactly says. Pour a small amount of acrylic medium. Ange says, I'm like, Dee Dee, you don't clean nothing. Usually I clean it, but this time I did not. I was tired, and let's see if I can just pick up some of this schlep that I left on my plate. And my little, what did I call this little girl? I think I called her, did I call her Nora? I forget what I call her. I know, Clara. My little Clara. She's over there hanging saying, naughty, naughty girl. You should clean your plate. Julie says other people have used impasto. That might be a typo. Do you have glass? Oh, gloss gel medium fluid. Very good question, my dear. I didn't know. I know I have GAC. I have GAC 200 and I have GAC 900. I don't think I want to use either one of those two because I think that's for making your acrylic get really hard. Like if you want to paint it on shoes or leather and stuff like that. Like I mix the GAC 900 into my acrylic paint when I want to paint on handbags. So I don't think that's a good idea. And I've got different sealers, but I don't know that I have one that's called, Judy said, clean with vegetable. Yeah, I haven't gotten that yet, Judy. I have it written down. I have it written down, but I haven't looked on Amazon for it, or where, wherever. I told the husband to get it when he goes to the Walmart. Going to the Walmart. Going to the Walmart. Well, I know folks use gesso. They do? I'm not sure about the matte medium. Judy said, find in Walmart pharmacy. Okay, honey, that's where I was going to look. But I don't go out a lot. I'm very content to be home mostly, unless I go to see my mama and the grands. Oh yeah, this is not picking this up. Well, that's not true. I picked up some of it. This is heavy duty. This is heavy duty crud. I'll send out the gel plate police to come and take me away. Oh my, I've got some hand sanitizer here. I could clean it up with. See, look, I'm going to lose this nail. It feels so weird when they start to come loose. I really whacked it earlier. Oh yeah, look, it's cleaned up a bunch of it. It's going to smack down. Woo! We got the smack down. Okay, Genesis Johnny uses black gesso to do her. Oh, does she? Oh, she does the nicest, coolest, prettiest transfers. Her and the Dev. Okay, let's see. I think this Hungry Hippo is just about out. I like it. This is an old Delta Ceram tote. I like to get rid of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like to get rid of this. 86 it. 86 it. And in most cases, I'm going to say, I'm really not going to get my fabric out to the edges. Hey, Julie, hi. How are you? Are you having a good day? Somebody else had a birthday today. At who was that? Somebody at Diddy's earlier. Oh, I got too much on, girls. Shocker. Somebody else was having a birthday. And then there were 2 birthdays yesterday. Who said? Oh, it was Janet. Janet Young said she had a couple birthdays yesterday and a graduation or something. Maybe it's a busy month, huh? Busy month. And my son will be 37. 37 on Thursday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just never think it's going to go as fast as it goes. Really and truly. Okay, I think I can work with that. All right, let's get this Jasmine out of here. Now, I'm really looking for some bright colors and, fun, funky kind of things that I want to put on the fabric. And of course, I like to put sparkles on. You got to start somewhere. Let's see. The next thing I need is I think I want to. I should have gotten a cold beverage instead of my coffee. Let's get a few stencils that maybe I can use. Maybe that one. Oops. I mean, when Lisa and Tanya did this, it was so, yeah, it looks a little cleaner. Face fuchsia wide-eyed, face fuchsia wide-eyed, face fuchsia wide-eyed. What? What is she saying? Much cleaner. It's more better. Look at those big dots. Circle and a dot. I don't know. This probably would look okay too, but I'm just not that crazy about that one, to tell you the truth. Truth be told. Now, I have some bigger stencils. I don't have a lot of really cool big stencils, but that fern's kind of cool. All right, let's start there. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I always seem to go towards the same colors, use the same colors all the time. This just always makes a mess, does it not? I'm going to start. Okay, Lori said squish, squish when you squirt out the gray. And a reminder. Really? Oh my gosh, that's a crack. I might have to just let the idea of the pigment powders go. I have my overhead fan on, so that's one thing. All right, I'm going to scoot this a little bit to the, scoot it to the left, and you scoot it to the right. All right, now, yesterday I also had my hands on, I think I see it, a composition book that I can roll paint off on. Oh, I could use this. I could use another catalog. I've got a catalog here. Oh yeah, let's wreck that baby. Now if I use alcohol ink, well, I've got some oh, you know what? Let's try this first. How's this for making a mess in the general area? Oh, Judy, you are cutie pie. You are cutie pie. Okay. Of course, Lori has things stashed everywhere. I've got these acrylic inks. Inka-dinka-dinks. Just sitting up here. They're just a-sitting. All right. Let the mess begin. Of course, I didn't, you know, I've got, if you could see, really, she's a struggle. Okay, so I don't know if these have names on them. This is Eco Lime acrylic ink. This is number 602. So that's like a pine green. Then I've got a lime green, blue, purple. I've got a little bit of orange. I've got almost no yellow. Did I tell you I realized I don't say yellow, I say yellow? I'm just plain ornery is what my mom would say. Pray for me. It's good to be ornery. And then a lighter orange. This was a kit of 10 I found, I think, on black. I don't think I'm going to use that. This is, I guess that's red. I guess that's supposed to be red. I probably should get out a couple pippets, huh? I know they are close by. Oh, pipet. Oh, pipet. I've got a little jar of pippets that I generally never use. They're usually always sitting. Oops, I see them. Okay, so here's a little jar of pippets. Let me just say these are pretty clean, okay? So there's that. Hi, Chris. All right, so I'm going to squirt. I'm going to roll her out some of the ink. And then I might try putting down I might try. I don't think I want black and brown. I'm just thinking I don't. I really don't have a lot of room here. So what do? I open the black. She's gone and lost her mind. So I'm going to put a pipet in each little color. I'm going to squirt and roll. And then I might try to put the stencil down and roll. I have no knowledge of color wheel. Just from experience, I kind of know that, you know, green and orange aren't good together. They don't. Oh, this little guy's empty too. Look, there's just a smudge in there. Might be able to. Are these like the cutest little jars though, right? I'm going to be putting some little beads or something in there. Yeah. Let's not ever throw anything away. Whee! Wow, I feel like I'm squirting a lot in there. Wonder how easy that. Yeah. These are going to have to soak. Right, Julie? Little square jar. And then, who was talking about it this morning? Janet. The Art Nouveau, the Kuretake. I want those too, but I can't find them either to put them. Like, there's a lot of Kuretake sets you can buy. Yes, bead sequence, something spark. Right, Julie. I have somewhere vintage sequins. They're really cool. I should put some in there. All right, here we go. Enough chatter. She was talking about the Art Nouveau. Watercolor Kuretake. And let's do a little blue. Am I blue? Now, if you just joined in, I am going to attempt once again, because I don't remember how I did it before, jelly printing on fabric. Now, these colors, of course, you know, look pretty nice together. pertinace. Now the thing is I should, when I buy a stencil or find a stencil that I like, I should buy like 30 of them. So, you know, I could lay it down somewhere on a big surface like this. I don't think this is going to do anything. But the other part about jelly printing is right layers. You could layer it up. Let's see what happens. I wonder if I need to squirt this with water. No, it's doing something. It's doing something. It's not doing much, but it's doing something. Yeah, bigger stencils. But see, then you got to store them. And most of what I do is smaller, right? I hate to buy, although I drove, I think, an hour or 2 hours one time for a big stencil that was just big circles. Okay, so that pretty much looks like a hot mess. So, hey, Leah, hi. All right, so let's go again. We're going to use that same fabric. Now, remember, I don't have too much of the green here. I put mostly water in there. Oh, crap, I just dipped it in the wrong. All right, it's really... Oh, I forgot to open the green blue. My regular green is now a green blue because my blue pipette leaked into my... Oh, she's a struggle, this girl. I should have pulled out my white paint. I don't know where I have my white paint. Let's try a little bit of this. This see something or other. This is just about empty. Let's add a little bit of acrylic. And then let's mush it. Let's mush it and squish it and see what happens. It's not mushing and squishing very well. Oh, it got some cool marks there. Because it's kind of separating on the... I wonder what that would do to the fabric. Let's say we find out. I feel like I was... Oh, this is a pretty color now that I'm mixing it around. What if I... This is the medicine lid. What's this? Oh yeah, this is medicine lid. I should have taken all this and I didn't. Oh well. Wait a minute, I can't read chat right now because this is going to get dry. I'm going to put the same piece right back down. I think maybe Tanya and Lisa might have spritzed it. No, I'm just dampening it a little bit. Look, see, now it's starting to suck it up a little bit. Suck it up! Did I miss anything? Hi, everyone. Keeping an eye on the oven, baking chocolate. Oh, jeez. My gosh, this is like the food place. We had fried corn, okra, cookies, Western omelet. I think I'm going to have a sandwich. Okay, so that's definitely one note because it, you know, I mushed all the colors together and it just made a really nice green. See my comment above. Oh, Julie, it's hard for me. I don't even have room for my mouse. Hold on, let me see if I can find my mouse. Let me see if I can go back here a little. Back to my little gray shack. Hi, Leah. Oh, I have some in 2-ring A4 size folders and the bigger ones in a 12 by 12 plastic envelope that I cut the flap off. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have my bigger ones in just one of those scrapbook tubs. Not a tub, you know, that you will put your scrapbook paper in the plastic boxes. I don't know if you have them where you are. No, don't be sorry, sweetie. That's fine. Sometimes I can't get back to the comment, but I saw it. And I'm just lazy, you know. I just don't pull it out. I just don't pull it out. All right. So now let's see. See, I did these really cool pools, and I think I have them buried. I don't have, well, it's like this stuff. It's like this cover. I did this on the jelly plate, but I don't know how I did it. Seeing you can see the flower in there. But this does not look like acrylic paint. And I don't think it's watercolor either. I think it is acrylic. You found it less annoying? Yeah. That's good that you found something that works for you. And you use them more because they're in a folder. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a very good point. Very good point indeed. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to think for a moment. I'm pretty sure some of those successful things I did, I used this powder. I wonder if I could just mix this with water, the pigment powder. Well, here's some gesso. Oh gosh, everything I have is just not cleaned up. I'm such a struggle. These are going to run into each other. Let's take a little bit of this gesso. And let's put, they smell good. I bet they do. They probably smell like brownies. Ooh. Hubby ran to Lowe's. So we got nothing cooking here. He made soup earlier today. He did it. He does a knockoff of Olive Garden's gnocchi soup. All right, so now I don't want much pigment. I don't think. And I've got a ton of these, and I don't use them. Face, red heart shape. Face, red heart shape. Oh, Angela, I don't know what that means. This is like the smallest spoon you'll ever want to see. I thought it was bigger when I ordered them, but they're so cute, I just kept them. Straight on the jelly plate. Would you like to swing on a star? Oh, I have some in my fridge waiting for me. Maria, hi. Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are. Okay. Let's see. Let's have green. You know, now that I think about it, I think perhaps, I don't know, some of these colors I think are deceiving. I have some glazes that are in a jar, and I may have used those. Carry moonbeams home. Oh, Angela's got to go? Or Angie's going. Lori, oh, she's going to go to lay down. Okay, sweetie. Glad you got your stitches out. Carry moonbeams home in a jar. Sometimes when I mix these pigments, they have a shimmer to them, but they also, some of them have a different coloring too. So when you actually mix it with something, they are different. I bought some markers that way. I wanted some sparkly markers. So I bought these markers, and they're great markers, but they're not true color. Like the red, when I use the red, it's got like a black undertones. They're kind of hard to describe, but yeah. Well, that looks pretty. The gesso will make the colors. Yeah. You don't think it will? Yeah, it's definitely lighter than that pigment. All right, I'm smearing some of that there. I'm a smearing because I don't want to waste that. Oh, this is more of a yellow green. This looks like an olive green. Cool. See, and the powder was really, it almost looked like to me. I feel like I have a pretty good eye for color. But in the jar, it looked very blue-green. But now, I mean, you can barely even see the color in this. Hey, Barbara Clark. There's a girl with some know-how with the jelly plate. Barbara, I was trying to remember, this is probably a year or two ago, at least, when Tanya and Lisa were jelly printing on fabric. And it was like magnificent. Oh, this is a copper. I'm not getting much out of this. This is, I could probably put more in there. But we're going to give it a go this time, just the way it is. That really doesn't have much. All right, let's add, I'm adding that acrylic. These are some wild colors. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. I know for sure. I am flat out of space. Flat out. Flat out. And I want a smaller, brayer. Some of my brayers don't wheel so well. Oh Lord, I don't think this is good. Looks pretty. I'm going to use the this piece of scrap here. I don't think this is going to do anything. I can't. What was the question about Lisa and Tanya? When I watched, oh gosh, it has to be like a couple years ago, and they were jelly printing on fabric. But I don't really remember what they used or if they spritzed the fabric, you know, after it was on the plate and made it a little damp. Matte, medium, and pigment powders. You say try it. Try it. You like it. Well, that looks cool. But of course, there's no design because there's no stencil. What if I loaded a little bit of this and a little bit of that? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, let's ruin the plate and your favorite stencil all in one go. I've got plenty of fabric. Let's just do a small panel here. Small part of this panel. I just feel like if the fabric is a little damp, it seems to attract what's underneath it a little bit. Oh, Julie, I think they were just using acrylic paint. Yeah, best to add fabric medium to the paint if you want the fabric to be soft and malleable. If you don't care about that, it'll be stiff. Yeah, stiff. That's what I want. Stiff. For like a journal cover. For like a journal cover. Ow, ow. I just stabbed myself with my fingernail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. She's got strings everywhere. You can see the faint fleur. Faint fleur. Going to leave work and go home. See you around, kiddos. Okay. Safe travels, Janice. Wah, wah, wah. Nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. All right, let's see. I'm going to put this on really thick. I'm going to use this up. Fabric medium. There is a fabric medium you can buy. I don't think I have that. What did I have? I had this down here, I think. I'll end up using one of those fabrics for a cleanup cloth. This paint got really pretty. Really pretty. Très pretty. I really like that green. There's not too many greens I don't like. It's my fave. It's my fave. All right, let's see here. Maybe I shall spritz this a little. And where's that new little wheelie? I got no room to roll off the brayer. No room to roll off my brayer. Put on too much water. Shocker. Well, I'm just going to put this out there. If there's anything else you want me to try and screw up, just let me know. Let me know. I do have an idea. This is really going to be weird. But hey, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is way too thick. I know. I know. It's going to be all right. Let's do this. Woo! No, hubby's home. This probably isn't going to work either. Now this is some crazy nonsense here. Crazy nonsense. This is old twine I will never use. Old twine. All right. So now I've got this. I'm going to put down a piece of fabric. I'm taking some of this paper, and it's going to make it blurry. And I'm going to try to hold this down and pull. Pull on the center one. And now pull on this last one. All right, now I'm going to go like this. Are you out of here, Jules? Okay, sweetie. Bye. Good to see you. All right, taking this off. I am going to spritz it. It looks like a hot mess. Now this looks kind of cool, huh? Material's not cooperating. Oh, hex. I don't want it to lay down on the other stuff. Hi, Sherry. Might be able to do something with that. Now I want this to dry. And then I'm going to put, okay, what color, Barbara Clark, do I want to put on this to maybe get the best result as far as trying to pick it up on fabric? This is where I struggle with the pickup color. I love this pink. Okay, what's Barbara say up there? Are you answering the fabric? Mix the textile medium 1 part to 2 parts paint. When it is completely dry, heat set it. Okay, cool. Kill beans. Yeah, see, I have the GAC 1 and GAC 2, but I don't know. I could read the label. There's a thought. Let's see. There's my GAC 900. I don't know. I've got so much of this stuff. This says a heat set painting medium. Of course, it's a golden product. Yeah, you struggle with pickup colors too. If you don't want to alter it at all, you can use just matte medium. I tend to like to pick up with an unbleached. Oh my gosh. I've been doing this crap for a long time. Never heard of unbleached titanium. Isn't that amazing to me? That's amazing to me. But you want your fabric pattern to show through the paint. So I'd say matte medium would be the best pickup. A thin layer. Okay. Now see, I got this here GAC. This is 100% acrylic medium, modifies paints for a softer hand and increased launderability on wearable fabrics. Must be heat set. Well, I'm not going to launder this. You know, I want this fabric for, oh, it's slightly off-white. That's amazing, Barbara. Thank you. So it says to mix 1 part of GAC 900 to 1 part of the golden acrylic colors. Allow to dry completely and then heat set. So, hey, Amber, hi. So I could use this with the powders. Could I not? I could. All right, so this is dry. Okay, I'm going to ixnay on the acrylic while that just sits a little bit longer. Let's cap up these acrylic inks. They're going in the little water jug. Oh, killer's going out. Killer's going out. She's blind in both eyes and has a limp in the front paw, but she's a killer. She's a killer attack dog. She weighs about 15 pounds. Our little Bella Boo. Our little belly. All right, that's yellow. Are those little bottles? Yes, they are, ma'am. They're Eco. I'll show you one here. Ecoline acrylic ink with a really cute little bottle. A really cute little bottle. Trying to match the right cap with the right bottom. Got 10 of these in a set many moons ago. Before I knew what I was doing, before I knew what I was purchasing. And I haven't used them a whole lot. I'm going to see if I can slip that back up there without having to deal with it right now. Put the lid on. Okay. So, Barbara, what do you think? Should I try to pick it up with the GAC? Or just go ahead and use the golden matte medium? This will be hard to get a thin layer. This is real juicy. Real juicy. I know there's a lag. Get my fabric ready. I looked up GAC and come up with family friendly movies. You have to put in GAC 900 and then maybe golden. I'm going to go for it. If I just even get the top part, that'd be cool. Seems like that needs to be added to paint. Well, if it doesn't pick up, I'll just try something else. I mean, it's not anything that's going to explode, you know? So I think I'm all right that way. So don't be afeared. Don't be afeared, my friends. It's easier to rub it down if you put paper on the top, I think, though, really. Well, something's sucking into that fabric. I don't know that I'm going to get really much of that pattern. Oh, paper down. Yeah, it didn't. Although it looks pretty. And she said, let there be paint. I keep trying to remember what Devin says about just rolling in one direction, and I just really struggle with that. I mean, it's not that hard to do. I got all stuff in front of my... Yeah, I'm going to try the... Yeah, it is pretty and light, Sherry, you're right. I'm going to try next mixing it. I've got a mixing tray here. Mixing some of my pigment colors with some of this here gack. Because really, even if I just get like a funky background and different colors, I can stamp on top of it. Can I not? I can. Let's get that paper back. Just one. It's fine. Give it a little masseuse. Did you see Devin's? No, I didn't. Image transfer, eco prints. They were, I'll bet. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kath. I'll bet they are gorgeous. I'll go look. And if you want to see Kathy's farm, she just put up a video earlier today. Get a tour of the farm. It's so cool. Now, a little bit came up. Look, and some old crap from the plate. Do they call that grunge? It's on my wish list, Barbara. I love all of Dev's videos. Oh, I know, right? Devin. Okay, so where might I? There it is. Okay, excellent, excellent. Of course, it's a white tray. So the GAC says 1 part GAC to, so it's a 1:1 ratio. It's going to be very difficult. All right, this end's a little cleaner. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. Well, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's, I haven't used this tray in a while. Let's use a little. Kath, so far my trials have been an epic fail. So let's use a little baby wipe and see if we got any dusty doos in there. So this I'm just going to really This is just going to be a guess because, you know, how do you measure a couple drips? Whoa, whoa. See, this doesn't, it just like runs out. I'm not even squeezing. There's something not quite right with this little container. So now the powder, it's going to be hard to discern. How do you like that word? Discern. Kath just got back from Iowa, 80 miles round trip for groceries. What? Oh my. Yeah, I did shake it. There's no sludge or anything on the bottom of this. No sludge. All right, so this is called Caribbean Mist. Let's have a little Caribbean Mist powder. And I'm going to use my boop. And I shall wipe that off. And let's try this is Dragon Fire. Lori, just the gack with the powders will give you the same result. It needs the acrylic binder to work. Okay, so if I put in I can put in then a drip of, say, like white paint. I understand what you're telling me. So if I put it, I mean, it'll lighten the color, but it'll still have the acrylic in there as the binder. This is, I'm mesmerized with the gold dust. Oh, yes, please. Look, I got blue in there because the powder, when I tapped I put in a bit of matte medium so you keep the true colors. Oh, okay, Barbara. All righty. That sounds like a good plan. Okie doke. All right, let's see what else we got here. We've got a whole plethora of color. How about apple blossom? Now, you might be saying to yourself, especially if you're a replayer and you're watching this, you know, live played back, why does she not know what to do with these blasted things? She's got a whole stinking drawer of them. It's because I bought them when I bought a bunch of craft supplies, and the lady said, "You want these?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" I have really no experience with them. They just have been sitting in this drawer. This is key lime. How bad can that be? I bought it a long time ago. Char, is it? I don't even know anymore. A long time ago. Because I just use a little drip. If I'm going to paint on a handbag, it keeps the acrylic pliable and it doesn't crack, you know, after time. Like if you paint just straight up acrylic on, say, leather or vinyl or whatever, after a while, oh, African jade. Oh, that might be kind of like that one. Let's see what else we got here. How about a little daffodil? Oh, golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. Let's put some of that daffodil in here too. And with this blue. See, I'm a very Oh, you're welcome, Kim. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Good to see you. All right, so now I'm going to use, oh, golden matte medium, shooty patooties. Where do I, oh, I think I just have my big jug of that. I'm pretty sure it's, no, I don't want to take the chance that I've messed it up. That is, I wonder if could I use, well, this is golden, I'm pretty sure. Could I use Mod Podge? Is that an acrylic? I put the golden in. I can get the lid off. There we go. Okay. Now, please understand, I didn't take chemistry. That's got the blue and the green. Not that I'll remember these colors anyway. I don't think the Ceramcoat brand of textile medium is expensive, but yeah, I think you're probably right. I like Ceramcoat paint. It's one of my favorites. I'm liking this one piece of fabric, though, better than when I first pulled it up. All right, I'm going to recap that. Gosh, I'm just wondering how the heck I'm going to get this on the plate. I could hand paint. I could hand paint some crazy stuff. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly, that there. Woo! Not so good. Those other colors look yummy. Boy, that looks really pretty. It's got a shimmer. I don't know if you guys can tell. I didn't put YouTube on my phone today. Most days I forget. It's a little thicker. Gosh, I love colors like this. Okay, one more stir here for the daffodil. Straight up daffodil. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to push in more because you got so much jazz and mirage there. Okay, there we go. See if I can safely sit that somewhere for just a moment. I need to pull this up. So I'm going to take just some white, see if I can get it up on paper. Whoa. I need to address my white. Look. See, I'm horrible. Absolutely horrible. This is why I don't buy expensive brushes. Oh, speaking of brushes, I saw somebody using they called it a wedge brush. And when I put that in the Amazon, what came up was mostly a dagger. Anybody ever have a dagger? I bought a dagger years ago, and of course it's not in very good shape now. But oh my gosh, I might get that out. Where the heck did I put that? I was just using it. You can make such really cool this isn't gonna pull. I don't think I made it wet enough. You can make some really cool brush strokes with it. I just have a feeling that I'm really never going to get too good at this jelly plate thing. But it is fun to mess with. You can see the shimmer. Yeah, those powders. Yeah, right, Judy, like iridescent. There are some cheaper options. Sure, how much is the GAC? Mine is 8 ounces. I've had it a long time. I was thinking I paid $10 for it, but maybe not. I can't remember paying more than that. All right, now I just saw my dagger brush. Where the heck did I stick it? I just have a small one. And of course you can buy, some of those colors might not pull up. Remember to use the powders on those original colors. You can never get, okay, gotcha. So, let's see. I have these like Chinese brushes too that I bought to do like mark making, and I haven't gotten up the courage to just try because I wanted to look like what, hey Mary, I wanted to look like what Robin McClendon does. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this as my palette, and I'm just going to free form some marks and stuff, and just, I'm just going to fuss around. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of this GAC in the lid of this here little. If you're not moving, I'll use anything to put paint in, on, or around. Okay. So I'm going to sit that there, put my brush in there, and I'm going to start with a little bit of this pink. I have no idea what I'm doing. And rinse in some water. Sometimes you have to resort to, yeah, I keep saying to my husband, do we have any Murphy's oil? And we don't, and I have to buy some. It's like I never think about it until I'm like wanting it. This is the dagger brush. Ooh, I almost went into the green with the orange. I would have messed that up. Let's try a little bit of this. I'm trying, I saw a reel and I saw somebody using this brush and I'm trying to remember which way did he go? Which way did he go? Hey, Cal, how you doing today? Are you feeling okay? Hello, hello. All right, I'm going to use some of that green. Whoa. Doesn't really look green. Looks more yellow. Trying to keep an eye on my phone. I don't know, guys. I'm not good at this freeform stuff. I need a picture and getting way up there, top of my. I've got no clue what I'm doing. All right, so I'm assuming I want to leave this dry, right? Okay, Mar. She's going to watch and listen and crochet. Ooh, that's almost like a, oh, it's almost like a purple. Boy, that looks really not good. If I can do another one. I got to get my brain around how I want to make wings. I have no place dry to put my thumb down. Oh well, this one's a little fatty. It's abstract. Kathy, you're so cute. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Angela. You're too tired to knit? I guess so. After driving all that way and coming home and then shopping. Oh my gosh, think about driving somewhere and the shopping is, the drive is one thing, but then you have to shop. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. Oh, thanks, Judy. So I'm going to dry this and then I'm going to put some white acrylic on it and see if I can get it to pull up on the fabric. And if it doesn't, start thinking about another idea. Now I'm moving. I'm not going real close to my plate. It may not dry with all that stuff in it. It should, right? It's dry. That's dry. I did puddle it up in a couple of spots. Puddle up for safety, puddle up. Thank you, Sherry. Puddle up for safety. Yeah, there you can see it looks a little different. The yellow, the daffodil, and the green, whatever that green was, kind of look like the same color. Color. I may end up just battering some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure what I did before, because I've got this stuff called silk, and I think it's by the same company of these powders. Primary Element. And it's already, you know, it's not powder, it's like a thick paste. And I think maybe I painted with that, but I don't remember how I pulled it up. Barbara says she keeps a spray bottle of Murphy's oil, soap, and water, equal parts, on her desk, and she uses it all the time. Oh, I'll bet you that cleans up your... Do you have one of those glass plates? I'll bet you that works really well. Oh, that's right. Judy travels all around town, and then some. That's still a little tacky. It's a little tacky. Although I think it might look good if it blurs a little bit. See, I have a hard time waiting. See, this is real sick over here. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see what's what. Would you like to? That's too much, right? I know. I can hear Barbara saying it's too much. We've got some shimmery. Would you like to swing on a star? I'm grabbing some plain, not the tonal. Carry moonbeams home in a jar. I wanted a little smaller. See, I'm dilly-dallying. Oh my gosh, Lori. Dilly-dally. I'd be better off than you are. Oh, look, it's coming through. Yes, I like the schmear for sure. Creamy. I think I'm starting to get a little hungry. Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long floppy ears. Kicks up at everything he hears. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lori, I have to head. Have you heard you do about 100 different voices while I've been chaplain singing? You should check out voiceover, really. Hey, Kathy Whitney, hi. Okay, so that's not too bad right there. That's not too bad. See, I still got some more mush. I got some mush here, right there. So now, I've got this green I'm trying to use. I don't know if I can squirt this out. This is kind of really down to its last. Hello? Anybody watch American Idol? I don't, but I watched the results reveal. Oh my gosh, that kid has such a great voice. Okay. This is a lot more paint than probably I should have. Let's mush it out. Mush it. Really mush it out. I'm going to pull this one on paper. I'm hoping that I can get it off the plate. Get a clean slate. Give a little massage. Right here, little massage. See, with the fabric, I'm not getting the tug. You know, the tug? That you get with the paper. Smoosh it real good. Okay. That last one, Kathy, was a piece of paper, but yes, the one previous to that was fabric. Now I'm just squirting on a little hand sanitizer. And I'm wondering, ow, oh my gosh, I just knocked off a thumbnail. I am beating myself up, girls. I got so much stuff out. Let's just do a little scrubby here. I got an idea. Yeah, it looks real watercolory, Kath. Yeah. I'm not crazy about that green I put behind it. All right. Now, lost the thumbnail. That's very sad. Okay, let me grab. I'm going to grab this big old fat brush. Now let's have some fun. All right, so if I wanted to do like a big fleur, put some of my gack on my brush. Yeah, I tore up pillowcases and some tonal fabric. If I do, let's do the yellow. I'm not getting a good, but that could be part of it, right? Not have too great of a lay down. Now I can't twirl my jelly plate. I don't like that last leaf so well. If you have a question for me, and if you put it in caps, it's a little easier for me. If I miss your questions, I'm very sorry. I try to catch them all, but and my chat doesn't move that fast, so I should be better at it, but sometimes when you're trying to concentrate. All right, let's do pink. Let's do a pink down here. Let's do it the other way. Let's do kind of a crazy. Oh my gosh, I just went into the green. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Done that before, believe me. Okay, so we're going this way. Nope, I did it backwards. We're out of pink. That's definitely a wildflower. In other words, a weed. Okay, now let's get a smaller brush and let's see if we can make like a tall stick kind of a, you know, with all these little kind of petals. Just like little petals. I need some white. Need some white paint. I think I might be running out of white paint. I don't know if I've got another jug up there or not. I need to check my supplies. All right, now I think I want to try to put some of that blue into the green and make this a different shade of green. Let's put a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, let's see. Don't mind me. This is going to be too tall for any kind of a journal cover. This is my make-believe garden. Do you ever see the guy that comes up on like YouTube Shorts and his name is Jay Lee? Do you ever see him? And he uses tin foil and cotton buds and all kinds of stuff like that. And he makes these like awesome pictures. Now I wonder what kind of a, I bought a great big, where did I put that? A great big Chinese brush. And then these little ones like to make, you know, marks. Not so good, I don't think, at mark making. Let's use this teal. This is like a teal. Hmm. That's not good. I could wipe this up. I like that color though. That wasn't a mark. I kind of like the little butterfly if I could do it better. Or like a dragonfly. A dragonfly would be good. They kind of go like that. I need to put their little wings. Thank you, Angela. I need to put their wings together better. That's all right. You can get the idea that he's a dragonfly. Let's put one over here. I don't know if I can. Okay, so let's go this way and this way. And here and here. Emerson wants to do it too. What does she want to do? Oh, I missed it. I have to go back and look. Emerson wants to do it too, Lori. Emerson is probably in her glory. She probably doesn't want to go to school because Nana's home. Okay, that's really big. Okay, that's a big picture. Let's get the big picture. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm looking for something to make little circles with. Oh, I got it. I spied it. This had, I think, thread around it, like the kind you use in tatting. This is too much nonsense for a piece of fabric. This wasn't at all what I had really in mind. I got carried away. Carried away, as usual. All right, I'm going to use the heat tool. They're having community-wide cleanup today. Oh. Oh. Oh, paint flowers like me? Thanks, Angela. Kids probably better. Kids probably got a good painting on. I think we definitely want to get some smear with this. Yeah, okay. I do like the little circles. Thanks, Judy. All right, let's get some of this magnificent white. And that's not really dry, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. If you guys did it on fabric, Kath, like this, she could then, wear it. She could wear whatever flower she painted, or make a little tote bag. Oh, she would like that. A little tote bag, right? A little Emmy, a little Emerson. Well, it's coming through. Leave it on here a while. Okay. Hey, Connie. Hi. How are you? Hey, all 3 hours of yard work before 10 a.m. Hours on my feet, tea dyeing, ironing paper. Worth every ouch. It turned out delicious. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. I love ironing paper. Tiny bubbles. Yes, the school kids clean up schoolyard, and the older kids drive to the hospital, courthouse, and I believe homes to help get everywhere tidied. City then collects. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Should I use my heat gun a little bit? Hurts so good. I just can't tell you how much I love ironing paper. Just poked my thumb with the stitch. Oh, bleeding all over the desk. Murphy's oil. Oh my goodness. Don't you hate when you do that stuff? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Do, 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 do. Well, it's a little abstract. Yeah, it does look good when it's done. That's for sure. Hey, that's not too bad. I really like my little blue purple flower. All right, so now what I want to do is, this is really probably going to make some people crazy. But you know what? I'm just going to do it because I don't want to waste this stuff that's in here, and I'm just going to smash it all over the plate. If I can, I have a smaller one of these somewhere. Let me see. No, maybe it's not smaller. I thought it was. This is what I was originally thinking, just like, oh, okay, Kathy, enjoy. Thanks for coming in. She's going to go have a good time with Emerson. Yeah, this mellow yellow is not too mellow. They call it mellow yellow. That's right. Okay, let's get in there like we're icing a cake or something. Little cupcake. So my niece, who's now, oh, what, she's like in her 30s. Oh, the one that was with me that was knitting when I did my knitting live, Caitlin. She used to call them pupcakes. And she always wanted to be a veterinarian. She loves animals. She still loves animals. I'm really surprised she didn't go to veterinary school. All right, so now we've got the abstract going on. Uh-oh. I move my mouse and I get something crazy on my screen. Wish I had more of that pink. Now, I do use my heat gun. I tell people not to use their heat gun on their plate. But I move it around and ooh, that looks kind of cool there, what I did with that. No, I don't think I could do that again twice. Made like a leaf shape. Boy, cleanup's going to be fun with all this nonsense, huh? All right, leave well enough alone. Leave well enough. I see, I just want to dig in there and like make marks. But I don't even know what kind of marks to make. So I probably should just leave it. Now, if I pick it up with white, I'm really not going to see it, the white too much, right? Because of the white fabric. Well, what did I sing? Lori will not remember that she sung it. Well, Angela, you're right about that. Of course, when I put the white paint on, it's going to smush and all this is going to smear. You just don't want too much of the blue to go up into the orange. Boy, I really like that teal color. All right, let's find a really jolly good piece of fabric. Now that's too narrow. Oh, I think maybe one of the tonal pieces. I think I cut those, ripped those a little bigger. Night Van Gogh. Oh, Kathy, you flatter me. I should have put some sparkle in there. Dag. I do have glitter I could sprinkle on, but wouldn't that make a mess? I don't think I can pick up. Well, do I have two pieces of this left? I do. Let's just see what I can pick up without putting. Oh, I got my finger in some of it. Shocker. Just a light mist. Look, here it comes. Here it comes. Da-da-da-da. I feel like a starving artist. Colors look identical on my phone. Oh, do they? That's a bummer. The one blue is like really a dark dark purpley blue. And the other one's really like a nice teal. Whoa, teal. My one little plate is, see, it doesn't look like it's picking up too much here. See, when the fabric is a little damp, it seems like, see, now there it's starting to suck up some of that orange and yellow. And then I figure I could put some white on, right? And then maybe get some more. Look, this one's loose. Look, I whacked that finger. That one's loose, and I lost my thumb. I got some really cool iridescent red ones to put on. This is a piece of glue. Gosh, I have such a mess. Did I put anything down here? Oh yeah, I did. Wait a minute. Let's get this. Let's spritz this a little bit down here. See, because it's not like I'm going to launder this stuff. I just want to be able to use it maybe as a piece. Can you see the pattern of the tonal fabric coming out, though, when I dampen it a little bit? And it's starting to suck up some of that pigment. A starry, starry night. Ooh. Kathy Atkins. Kath, I'm getting ready to head on out in a little bit. How you doing, kid? Did you work today? Girls, you might remember some of you may have not met her. Kathy Atkins is a real life friend. Like, I know her from in person. We're going to go to a baby shower together in June. We're very excited. Oh, that looks cool down there, kids. Oh, it looks cool. It looks cool down here. I know there's Jazz and Miraz in there. Yeah, there we go. Come on. I can't help it. Spritz it. She's a real friend. I want to be a real boy. He's a real boy. An in-person friend. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look, guys. Whoa. Hey, Jonas. Hi. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, now I'm going to put white paint all over. And then I'm going to use white fabric. I guess I'm going to use the tonal again because that's my biggest piece. I just wish I could get it to really adhere so I could get that resistance, you know, that you feel when you put the paper on. This is probably too wet to do that anyway. Starry, starry night. This one looks a bit smaller. Thank you, Mary. What are you crocheting, Mary? What are you working on? I think I'll crochet a little bit later. Unlike make-believe friends. Well, it's not really make-believe friends. It's versus in the box friends. You know, like friends in the box and then real friends, in-person friends, not in the box. Here it's coming through. You see it? This is cute fabric. It looks a lot better. This would probably look really good coffee dyed, you know, because the little flowers on it kind of are acting like a resist. You know, when you put the color on, it kind of, they're popping. They're popping. Oh, I don't want to get it. I wonder if I do dry this a little bit. Okay, Kathy's got to go clean the pond bear. Oh, yeah. She'll be back in a bit. But if you're going, I'll catch you later. Okay, thank you. I might be going, I don't know. Crochet crowd snow crochet crowd snow study. All white. Oh, that's amazing. I think you did mention that the other day, maybe on your live. Oh, all white, huh? Is it all different stitches, maybe? Oh, I'm going to have to Google that and see if I can find. All right. So I'm thinking I'm just drying this a little bit. It's not really on the plate, it's on my fabric. Okay, I'm really getting jiggy with it now. I was just joking with you about the make-believe. I know, honey. I know. I just, you know, I probably should have done stand-up comedy. In some regards, my sisters used to say to me, "Oh my gosh, you got to stop it. You got to stop it." And I get them going. But, you know, sometimes some of us that kind of have a quirky kind of a brain, you know, you say one thing and then you just go into into a routine, different stitch. See how ADD I am? Different stitch granny squares, one huge one. I am going to make this square a rectangle eventually. Cool. I have the coolest book with all these different knitting stitches. They're like crazy stitches. Oh, thanks, Murray. Okay. Thanks. I'll enjoy looking at that. And like corkscrew, like my friend Kathy Adkins, she'll know what she's hey, look, it pulled it up, but there's not much left. She's like crazy good knitter. And it's oh wow, this looks cool, guys. Look at that. There's not much color on it, and that looks really watercolorish, but hey, I think that'll make a neat, and you can pick up a little bit of the shimmer that was in that pigment powder. Whoa, that's really kind of cool. All different kind of stitches like I've never seen before. And I've been knitting for a while, but I don't do any fancy schmancy stuff. Kathy Atkins is the kind of knitter where she can sit, she looks at the pattern, she starts knitting, and she can sit and have a conversation with you, never lose her place, and like just do the pattern. Like She's amazing. Amazing. About 10 different stitches. The rows repeat, so you really learn the stitches. Oh, that's cool. And how's the white yarn on your eyes? Is that bothersome or not really? Like you don't get like a white flash? Oh, this is called a jelly plate, Kathy. And you put paint, different mediums on it, and then normally you put paper on it and pull prints off paper. I don't have so much paper sitting here now. I'm going to pull the rest of this up, I think, on paper. A guy heads it up. Oh, that crochet project thingy? That's cool. All right, let's get some white and let's get a little bit of this. A little squirt of purple. And let's start putting some of this stuff off to the side. Because I need to run this. Kind of looks like a unicorn rainbow up in that one corner. I wonder how, oh, you know what? I just had another thought. How about I pick this up, try to pick up some of it on my granddaughter's book. Oh, I should have thought of that before I put my, oh, come on. Come on. I know I've got some blank pages here. Let's see. Mikey, he designs for Yarnspirations. Oh, Yarnspirations. Cool. Oh, that's a neat name. Oh yeah, now we got the resist. Ooh. Sweet. All right, guys, I think I'm going to head out. Just going to finish this up, go get some grub and get my comfy chair, wash my hands so I can work on my crocheting project. I don't think that's going to come up. Yeah, it's a little too dry now. That looks cool though, right? Okay, let's do another little squirt here. Yeah, it's a bigger one, Kathy. A lot of folks use the 8x10 and they've got 5x7s. They come in rounds. This is, and they may have bigger ones. This is the biggest one I've seen. And this is the, I think 14x12 or something like that. I didn't have the small ones and I wanted some different sizes and I have this big one. So I took my 8x10 and I whacked it up into little different size pieces. And I really am happy I did that. I really like it a lot. And if you really want to see how this is done properly and folks that really know what they're doing and get really cool prints, Devin Rex for Art, check out her channel on YouTube, and Lisa My Eclectic Life, her and Barbara Clark, who's here, and Tanya McGuire. Who else were we saying earlier, ladies, that does really cool jelly prints? It's escaping me now. But even if you just Google jelly printing, you'll see some really, oh, Johnny with the transfers. You can transfer stuff from like magazine images. Let's see if I can pull up some of this, just so not to waste it. Enjoy. Thank you for coming, Barbara. You were a tremendous help to me today. Thanks so much. You have a good evening. Your evening's just about to start, right? All right, so let's see. If you can join me Wednesday evening, 7, I'm going to have a show and sell and show you some of my things that I've been getting together and want to put in my Etsy shop. They will be available for purchase, and we'll just see how that goes. I'm going to pull out some of my art pieces, and there'll be some good prices, and probably a few giveaways. Margot Shelley at the Shelley Studio. Okay, cool. Thank you, Barbara. She does a lot of jelly printing, and she's doing the 100-day project with the tiny 4-inch landscapes out of her prints. Oh, that sounds amazing. Cool. All right, ladies, thanks for joining me. There's still plenty to come this evening on YouTube. If you have in mind to stay tuned in. I know Barb Owen will be on, and who else comes on? I don't know. Does Kelly come on? Is Kelly Ann come on Monday nights sometimes? And I think there's a few others, but you can check the lives, and see what's coming on. Let's talk voiceover. Angela, I don't know how to get started on it. I don't know. I would be so thrilled to do something like that. You have no idea. But hey, we can chat anytime. We can chat. All right. Thanks so much for being here. I do. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Oh, it would be fun. Okay, let's do that. All right. All right, chicklets. Have a good evening. Whatever you decide to do this evening, enjoy. Oh, really? Okay, Janice. I don't know. I didn't check for sure. You could be right. Anywho, have a great evening. Take care. See you soon. If I don't see you on the next live, I'll see you somewhere in a chat box. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let's see if I can find my mouse to disconnect. And she's out. So long.